So you've harvested your onions, you've left your onions out in the sun or in a shed somewhere to dry for a couple of weeks so that they're cured.
All pulled up now. I'm going to leave them to dry over the next few days.
But now you need to store your onions somewhere. Now there are many different options that you can do to store your onions. You could either simply store them in onion bags like this, or you could chop and freeze them, or you could even pickle them. There's many different ways. But I'm going to show you today a more interesting method of storing your onions, which I really like doing. It's quite a convenient way because you can just simply come along, grab an onion off. And that method of storing your onions is stringing them. You're watching Down to Earth with Jim, and this is how to string your onions. So you're only actually going to need two things to do this, and that is obviously string and somewhere to tie your string and attach it to. You could put a nail in a fence or a shed and tie it to that, or you could, what I'm doing is I'm tying it to the top of my greenhouse. I don't want to start nailing stuff into my shed or my fence, so this is what I'm doing. So you want to tie the string to whatever you decide to put it to, and then you want to make sure that you've got a loop at the bottom that you can tighten, you can tie like this. You're going to make sure that your onions still have quite a bit of neck on them, at least 3 or 4 inches, because this is going to make it possible to tie them around the string. So you're first going to get your onion and you're going to put it through that loop at the bottom, and then you're going to tighten it like that, and then that's going to sit like that, and that's your first onion on your string. Then you're going to get your second onion and you're going to wrap it around the string and then wrap the neck right around so it's like that, and then you're going to press it down so the weight of the onion is keeping the onions firmly on the string like that. You're going to continue doing this, but you're going to alternate each side so that they go around the onion, so you've not got any empty spaces. So simply again, the neck, wrap it around and back under, and then firm it down. Again, on the other side, wrap the neck around the string and up underneath the onion, and like that. Keep firming it down. The other side, around, under, down. You can go for as long as you want. You can put as many onions as you want on here. This is so long as you don't overload it. Don't put all your onions on it, because the string will break. Jute twine is quite strong, but can't hold too many onions. So you keep going all the way around it. So when you've got an empty patch like this here, that's where you're going to put your next onion. Put around and back under. Firm it down. And the weight of each onion is going to keep the onions wrapped around the string further down. I like this method because the onions are more aerated and it keeps them drier as well, because onions are quite prone to sprouting or rotting if they're not aerated and they're not dry enough. Whereas keeping them in a bag, they might have holes in the onion bag, but they're all clumped together, and I just think this is it's more convenient, really. Easier to just grab an onion and away you go. So I've nearly done the amount of onions I want to do for this now. Just be careful when you're carrying this around, because they can easily be dropped. Okay, so that is all the onions strung up now. Just be careful when you're carrying it, because it's quite heavy on this little bit of string and they're quite easy to drop. And when they drop, they're like bowling balls and they just go everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a hook on our cabinets in our kitchen, and then I'm going to put the string on it. So that was my how-to video on how to string onions. I hope you found it helpful and hope you learned something from it. So if you have any feedback, please let me know in the comments below. And remember to hit that subscribe button and press that bell notification so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. I hope you all stay safe and happy gardening. I'll see you in the next video.